living out here, they could pose a massive threat to me. I had no choice but to go and investigate. Yo, what are you doing here? Where are you from? What are you doing here? I live here. You live here? Yeah, bro. Alone? I mean, I got my furnaces. Is there a reason why you live all the way out here? 400,000 blocks away from spawn? You're an dude. You don't have to act stupid. We both know you're trying to find the villager. What? I mean, you know the rumors, don't you? The player named Lua, you know, he wanted hidden villagers all over the server in case he lost everything. Wait. Lua? Hit a villager out in this area? Yeah. I mean, hey, don't act stupid, man. You're here for the same reason I am, man. I was surprised that this guy even knew who Leo was. Leo was one of my old friends who had disappeared almost a year ago. But if Leo really hit a villager all the way out here, I had to find him. You see, on this Minecraft server, villagers were thought to have gone extinct after the age of the Mafia, especially since zombie villagers don't naturally spawn. But if I got my hands on a villager, I could trade for an infinite supply of rare items and expand my civilization way faster than I thought. Alright, thanks for the info. It was nice talking to you. Wait. If you were looking for the villager, what are you doing out here? Hearing this, I had an idea. While this pesto pasta guy didn't seem very good at the game, he definitely knew a lot more about this villager than I did. And on top of that, if I was going to grow my civilization, I would need to start recruiting players. The reason why I'm actually out here, pesto pasta, is because I'm here to build a civilization. Oh, do you want to join my civilization? Yeah, I mean, anything can be better than what I have here. Yeah. Okay, follow me. Hold on, I can't.
Yeah, I want to watch the new part with you, dog.
You can say so. It's hard to not hear alone. I can tell, dude, I can tell. While the two of us headed back to my civilization, Pesto continued to explain the story behind this villager. Apparently, I don't know if you know this other player, but there's someone named Cloudfierce. Yeah, the king of the nether, right? Okay, you know your stuff. Okay. So, yeah, apparently he's been going around trying to hunt all of Leewood's villagers. And there aren't many left, if there even are any left. Mm-hmm. And so there's this mountain called Mount 312. If there's going to be a villager anywhere, it's going to be in Mount 312. Now, I've searched there a little bit, but I mean, I couldn't find anything. It could still be out there, you know? Unless the villager got taken out, and I don't need to do pesto.
Why are you paying me one to our video gamble if you pay me one?
We can grow this civilization bigger than any civilization in the history of unstable SMP. We have to find this villager. Well, this is the river. The civilization is just right into this jungle. Awesome. I can't wait to see it. Should be right over here. Oh, shoot. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is a downgrade. Here, get some good rest, bro. We should head to Mount Freefall. I'm gonna probably set up a farm overnight, and then... Okay, that's actually perfect, because Mount Freefall is kind of an hour away.
Stream playing?
You know, I got some chores I need to do, so, you know, my mom, you know... Okay. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, going to AFK, you know? So I don't die. Well, you should... I'm gonna set up a food farm that we can AFK overnight. And that way we'll have enough food to actually get to Mount Freefall.
I'm not doing 67.
AFK food farm? I never heard of that. Here, come up here. I'll show you.
Maybe. You win.
Who is that? Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Right? We should be done. Normally, to make an automatic food farm in Minecraft, you either need tons of redstone, mobs, or even a villager. But since I had pretty much none of those things, I came up with a completely different design.
Oh my
You see,
god.
this farm only requires 2 players, who are carried slowly by this water stream. One player holds their place button with seeds, automatically replanting an empty dirt block. The other player fills up their inventory with wheat and holds their break button at the very top of the block in front of them, only harvesting wheat when it fully grows. After passing through the entire farm, you're then pushed back up to the surface, where the whole cycle repeats. This is so fun. I actually love this. Most players would spend an extra day preparing food for a journey like ours, but that wouldn't be the case for us. And just like how I had built this farm, I was going to use every last bit of knowledge I had about Minecraft to grow the civilization as big as possible.
Okay. This is kind of cool, though. Where did you find the design?
I mean, I invented it.
Really?
Yeah.
Chemical hits 5 million.
Wait,
You win. 2 million.
how do you know all these
You win.
things? How do you know
4
so
million.
much about the server?
You lose.
Who even are you?
I used to be the king of the unstable SMP.
Yeah, you king. Okay. Good one, Perry. Good one. Oh man, I knew you'd be good friends, man. Sapphiretta's king, no?
2 million. You
I used
lose.
to join the server.
Like 2 weeks ago. I mean, I joined in, and Sapphiretta's army almost killed me, so that's actually why I ran out here.
Yeah. You must have joined right before he set up the spawn trap. You got really lucky. You weren't around, but I fought
2
in
million.
a massive civil war against
You
Sapporo
win.
and lost. And then got banished from my home kingdom. Which is why I came all the way out here. I wanted to create a new civilization from scratch to eventually take my kingdom back. So,
So you were the king.
yeah, I won the unstable election.
The follow-up has to be studied. Oh, but really though, that's insane. You just got completely booted.
Yeah. There's nothing I can do about what already happened. You know what I mean? But when this civilization grows big enough, Sapphiretta's is inevitably going to fund it. But by then, we have to be strong enough to be able to defeat him. Tomorrow we're going to go to Mount 312 and find the village. We have to. Oh my gosh, that worked so well. I have 5.5 stacks of wheat. 1 week, 2 weeks? We got wheat for days?
2 million.
Years?
You
Dude, I would
lose.
put a piece of tape on my mouse to pull down the right click button and my spider didn't come off of that eye.
Give bees.
Here, I'm gonna give all the items that we need. Are you ready to go?
I'm Team Drainer, I'm Team Floodder, I'm Team Drainer, guys. I'm not responding to chat much because I'm watching the parrot video.
Alright, you ready to find this villager?
Well,
Again, went for a long walk. You said an hour, right?
yeah, just about. What was your favorite thing to do as a kid?
I mean, I was kind of busy like most of the time working on stuff, but I had these 2 friends, Theo and Reina, who I got separated from after like I got banished from my kingdom. Probably just hanging out with them.
Oh no. Well, you gotta try to find them. No?
Eventually, yeah. They'll be fun.
2 million.
And I'm sure it'll be easier for them to
You
survive.
lose.
Okay. Mount 312 should be just over there, but we'll probably have to go a bit further before we can actually see it.
Oh, I think I see it.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Not ready.
No. You alright?
Yeah.
Who's that strange man?
What strange man?
That strange man.
Oh, my friend did that. That's the only one the server.
Strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hydrated.
Please. Yeah.
Wait. You shouldn't be able to see it yet. You still got like a little ways to go. What are you talking about? Bro, what is their PC parent? Oh my god, you got a big PC paper for a king. Holy.
2 million.
But when you're fighting big
Yeah.
battles, you gotta have a good PC. You see it now.
Oh, yeah. Now I see it. Oh, there she is.
Never can't. I'm watching the part.
312.
Let's see if we can see anything from here. It's possible that Leo left some sort of clue behind.
2 million.
If I was Leo, where would I hide this?
2 million. 2 million euros.
You got that one?
Right.
Okay.
2 million.
But we're not.
You lose.
I got that.
2 million. You lose. 2 million. You lose. Just do
There's no way.
What?
There's no way.
What?
Follow me. I think I might have found the building. Well, Leo would never actually find it directly in Mount 312.
Oh.
It would have already been found if that was the case. Here.
Thank you.
Leo was the leader of BAT, or Bounty Assassin Team. The Bounty Assassin Team's headquarters was not only extremely advanced, but it was also perfectly in the shape of an infinity symbol. Leo's smart. None of the players would ever care about a living. Our players who have been back. If I were to hide a village, I would hide it directly in the center.
My guy's paying me 2K.
When I do something.
Stop paying me 2K.
Yeah.
It's been a while, Leo. Hope you don't mind me borrowing the villager.
Female?
Whoa. We got a villager!
Well, a zombie villager. Leo probably converted it because then it's harder to find.
Dude! This on its turn. You know what we can do with this? We can be rich. We can be rich.
It is worth a lot, and villages are extremely rare on the server too. But honestly, this zombie villager is completely worthless until we can cure it. Which isn't gonna be easy. Because we don't really have access to resources out there. Pesto,
Yeah?
over the next few weeks, we're gonna build a massive civilization, starting from just us two and this village. I don't know if you understand how crazy this is. Wow.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
Let's get this guy back to the civilization.
Wait. Why did he despawn? Because wouldn't have like he wasn't name tagged, no?
He was in a boat.
Not TPing people.
That's good.
I can hit it. Oh, okay. Thanks. Oh, not even close. Do you have my favorite kind of pasta? There's only one right answer.
Most other Minecraft civilizations typically spend months, or even years progressing to get where they are. But now that we have a villager, we can skip pretty much all of that progression. But even then, to grow this civilization from here, we still had a lot ahead of us. Okay, there we go. Now he shouldn't despawn.
Oh,
Now we have a zombie village. Wow. That's enough. Do you know
Yes.
what the plan is from here?
No.
First, we have to get our hands on a weakness potion. In order to make a weakness potion, you have to get a brewing stand and a fermented spider rod. A fermented spider rod is probably the easiest part of the whole. Because in order to get a brewing stand, we have to go to the nether.
You mean like the stair, like the nether with file?
guys.
On most Minecraft servers, you can just enter the nether and get whatever resources you want from there. But on the unstable SMP, the nether dimension is controlled by clown thieves, where soldiers will immediately kill you if you're caught in there.
Oh yeah, we're cooking now.
What is this? So, I grabbed some basic tools, like copper and iron, and then smelted a full set of armor for both pesto and I. But even then, there was still a lot more preparation we had to do to get to the nether and cure our village.
Do you have a question? What's your question, bro?
Go check it out. It's my face. Don't you see the resemblance though?
To an extent, yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for that, but I'm down to just run the farm again.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow, pesto, and it's a big day for us.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Well, that is my surprise.
No. I don't like mystery boxes.
Yo, yo. I got it.
Here. Look.
Where did it go?
Here. It despawned. It had to despawn. I'm sorry. I didn't know. What? I came back and he was just not here.
Did you take my items out of this chest? I had my sword, axe, and pickaxe all right there.
No, I haven't touched anything.
Pesto, I know you've only been here for a few days, but are there other players who look that way? Are there other players out
I don't do $1 candles.
Yeah, there's another team.
We got robbed overnight. It's a miracle that they didn't just kill us while we were in camp farm.
We're surrounded by jungle.
They had to have seen us transporting the villager back. Or maybe they just randomly stumbled across this place.
So, what do we do?
Do you know where this team is?
Yeah, I can get it to them.
All of my tools got stolen. My netherite axe, my pickaxe.
You got another axe?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god. I never noticed.
4.5 million you lose.
Okay. The group should be just over this way.
How much money have I lost?
Oh, what? What is that?
Oh my god, I've lost so much money to gambling.
Here, let's head out. We should go.
Oh, so much money.
Okay.
2 million. You win. I don't care. Guys, I'm not going to be reading chat, so if you send a message in chat, I won't read it. So I'm watching a power video. 2 million.
I'm not gonna listen.
Okay.
Hello?
Marty, can we get our villager back? What villager? The villager that you stole from our base, the zombie villager.
It was in the villager.
Really?
Yeah.
You're also holding my netherite axe in your hand. That also conveniently got stolen last time. Can we have our villager back, please?
Why would we steal your axe?
4 million.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I made this axe, so I already made this axe. It's ours. Yeah, I made it.
So, is it okay if Pesto and I just search around then? If you really don't have
No.
a villager here?
No. Why would I let you turn around?
Because this is a villager we're talking about.
Like, I don't know what you want to do, bro. Like, this is my netherite axe. You don't have to do, not of your villagers or villager. We didn't take any of your stuff. You're just being here for no reason. I think I'll let you get off our island.
Look, I'll give you a proposition. That place that you came to yesterday,
What? I'm
our civilization. If you guys give us back the villager, you can join my civilization.
You lose.
My civilization is going to be the biggest civilization on this entire server.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really do not care for this civilization. I don't want anything to do with you or your civilization. So if you please leave our island. Go. Come on. Come on, bro. We're not gonna wait for you. But Parent, you were right. He totally had your axe.
I know he did. They have the villager. It's so obvious.
Where would they put it?
It doesn't matter. Even if we steal the villager, it's gonna come back. They know where our civilization is. We are gonna have to take it. Like,
I can't take them in a fight. We're like 1.5 people. And I'm the one.
that's dumb.
Yeah.
When I say that we're gonna take them in the fight, I don't mean that we're just gonna run in and just like
Oh.
try and kill them with our swords.
What if we need this support them?
We just can't let them cure this villager. If they manage to get their hands on this potion and actually cure this zombie villager, I'm just afraid they're going to give it some sort of role that's not beneficial to us. Which means we're on a time crunch.
So, what do we need?
Here, can we throw all of our items in the chest? I just want to see like what you actually have as well.
Oh, yeah. Check it out. Sand. Jungle sapphire. Bone. 6. And a few other things. Spyglass?
Wait. Pastor, where did you get that feather? Mobs don't really spawn out.
Sussy man 1 2 3 you lose.
Oh, yeah. I think it was from a shipwreck, you know? I'm a pretty ticklish guy. I kind of bring it along, you know?
Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Okay, I'm gonna take this feather. Then I'm gonna smelt the piece of copper.
What?
I'm gonna get it stick. And with these three things, I can craft a brush.
Parrot, I think you have me here. I have genuinely no idea what's going on.
We're gonna have to go find some desert temples. That's the only way that we're gonna be able to get TNT. And with TNT, we're gonna be able to take an outnumbered fight.
All the Nether temples have definitely been looted by now, no?
Yes.
I'm telling you right now, this is fully looted. Hello?
What?
The chests up here are fully looted. I don't understand.
Okay. Most players don't realize this, but there's actually a secret room in every single desert temple.
What?
Down
Are you serious?
here. And with this brush, we can brush the suspicious sand in its room, and then get TNT. Look, you see this ring down here? It's fully like covered by sand, but
No way.
look! What? Oh my god, TNT. Let's get a few more pieces of that.
Okay.
That might be the whole ring. We're gonna have to find another desert temple. In this world, mobs are really strong, so this is our only way of getting TNT and help them. Oh, TNT!
Oh. Let's go.
Please.
Nice.
Let's go.
With the TNT, we take this iron, we make mine carts, and then we have a mine cart with TNT.
Oh.
Now, I want to demonstrate this once because I feel like I really got to show this to you, or else if you're going to end up dying. But basically,
For
you
me.
have a flame gun. Put on your armor,
You lose.
you're going to die. Oh, okay. The way that TNT mine carts work is if you're standing on the same level of a TNT mine cart, it does a ton of damage, right? But if you're standing a level lower, or 2 levels lower like this, the amount of damage that it does is extremely minimal. So we're gonna hit their entire team on a ledge, right? And then, like that.
Ah. Okay.
Let's go.
You think the explosion will be big enough?
The explosion will easily kill all of them. Okay,
You lose.
let's go. We're gonna give them one last chance to give us that ability. Okay. But if push comes to shove, we're not gonna. Hello?
You again? Like, did you come here the first time? You don't have any of your stuff. Are you looking for food?
No, I'm looking for my ability.
That we don't have. Like I said, like you want food, here's like seeds. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what you want us to do, bro.
Look, John, I'm gonna be honest. You need to cut that out there. When you showed up at our civilization, you could have killed us. Both me and Pesto were fully AFK, completely vulnerable. Yet you made the decision to not kill us. Am I right? Instead, you stole our villager and just ran away.
Yes, I was at your civilization. I didn't kill you, but I don't care. I took your village. So what? Leave the island. But look, guess what? You can die here, or you can leave. Pick one.
You didn't kill us, bro. You have a good heart. If we worked together and you gave us the villager and we both used it, and you joined my civilization, we could actually progress so much faster. Where's the villager?
I won't tell you, even if I die. The villager is ours. Done story. Now you can leave, lose your life, or you'll just die. Yeah, it's your choice.
Just get out
Guys,
Really? You won't tell us where the villager is?
On my dead body alone.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
no rank bases.
There's 2 more left.
I'm sorry, it has to be this way.
We follow them? No. Let's look for the villager.
Okay.
Alright, listen around. Listen around. If you hear a zombie villager underground, let's grab it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Zombie.
Yeah, let's check over here.
Okay. Whoa. This is nice. Hold on. We need to get whoever built this on our server.
Probably dead. Huh? Found it. Wow. Oh my gosh. Upon making it back, Hester and I stashed our zombie villager far away from civilization.
Minimum 2 mil, max 20 mil.
So, we got the villager back. But, now what? Well, like I said before,
Guys, I'm not responding to chat.
we have to get our hands on a weakness potion. And in order to get a weakness potion, we have to go to the net. Which means there's going to be a pretty good chance that we encounter some of Clown Face's guards. Do you think we're strong enough to play Clown Face's guards right now, Festo?
Bro, I'm not rank bases. Gambling.
No. Exactly. We need better gear, better tools, better weapons, more food, more players, and an actual strategy to go with this. Basically, we need to expand the civilization. So, while I got to work building, I sent Pesto off to go and recruit more players to our civilization.
And I don't do $1 gambles, but it says minimum 2 mil. I don't know why I pay
the
more.
next piece of advanced technology to welcome them. One of the biggest problems with massive civilizations is that everybody either hoards their personal items, or players share items, but they get extremely disorganized, which meant that I would have to build a massive automatic storage system. So, after clearing out the nearby area of trees and planting a bamboo wall, I got to work. Highly efficient storage systems require a bunch of different
Okay, there we go, 2
One
mil.
of them being bees.
2 mil.
To get
Okay.
beeswax, you first need a bee's nest, which has a 5% chance of spawning if a sapling grows next to a flower. And then, by placing a campfire, I can safely harvest as much beeswax as I need. Oh my gosh, it took like 4 hours, dude, just to do all of this. Luckily, by the time that I had gotten some bees, Pesto had returned.
Hey, Parrot.
Oh my,
Check out who I found.
Pesto, what the?
You don't exist,
On the
bro.
press, man. For the civilization.
I'm guessing that, all of you have been banished from spawn by Sakurada too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to our civilization, I guess. I did not expect this many of you to show up. This is crazy. We honestly have like, a lot to work on though. You guys showed up at the perfect time. Can we get 8 of you guys on tree duty, clearing out jungle trees and oak trees around the area? 3 of you on mining duty, getting iron, diamonds, and copper? 2 of you on exploration? That's so. Yeah, I have no clue how you found this many people. This is absurd.
I still don't we understand, you know, why we want to help all these people, but we already have the villager, don't we? We don't need anyone else. We can just stay here and rich, build things up just together, you know? We're not afraid of getting hunted.
Here, I'm gonna show you something that's so how I feel. You want to know why we were doing these things, right? Why we were building a civilization, why we were using a villager, multiple people that we don't even know.
I mean, yeah, we have the villager, Harry. We can live here, safe, and rich.
I read this ancient Greek proverb the other day that says, "A society grows great when people plant trees whose shade will never sit in." You know what that means? Okay, bro, it doesn't mean like literally plant a tree. It just means a civilization grows, becomes better when people do things.
Five
not for
communities.
themselves, but for others.
Oh,
Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you have to be fully selfless. I think that being selfish sometimes is important. Because being selfish can sometimes save your life. But for this civilization to expand, and for us to one day be strong enough to defeat Saps and take back Spawn, everybody here is going to have to put the civilization
lose
above
10 mil?
themselves. You wanna go back to building?
yeah.
With all of the new players that Pesto had invited, our civilization began to rapidly progress. Yo, how's it going, guys? For the first time ever, we finally had a decent amount of manpower, which allowed us to acquire all sorts of new items and build new technology. In fact, the exploration team had already gotten their hands on some pumpkins, which were another important component to the storage system I was trying to build. And while I waited for the mining team to return with copper, we also built an automatic mud farm, which players seem to be pretty happy about. And now people can build with mud bricks.
Oh,
Soon enough, the mining team came back with tons of copper. Oh my gosh! Dude, you guys are crazy. Which I then smelted using our newly built automatic furnace system. And just like that, I now had everything I needed to build the storage system. First, we can shear these pumpkins, get a carved pumpkin. Then we can shear this to get honeycomb. Then we can take copper ingots to craft a block of copper. And just like that, we have a copper golem. And by waxing him, now he'll never go back.
look at that guy. It's so cute. He's kicking everyone out. No, I'm done.
Yo,
What is this?
oh, this?
Yeah.
This is an automatic copper golem item sorter. It's going to be the shared inventory of our civilization.
What?
Yeah. Basically, if you come up here, you can put items in this chest. For example, throw some of my jumbo logs. Then, the copper golems are going to automatically take it from their chests and keep looking for an empty chest until eventually the jumbo logs end up over there. How did you even most civilizations test them burn like 80% of their items and also lose a lot of time because they're so disorganized? But with a system like this, where everyone can share their inventory and have access to blocks, we save all of those items and also save us a ton of time, which is how we grow the civilization faster than ever.
You lose.
Since we now have a storage system, our next step to enter the nether and get weakness potions was for everybody to acquire fully enchanted diamond armor. However, this would be no easy task, since even though getting the diamond armor itself was pretty simple, enchanting it required books, which was going to be a problem because we had no leather at all. Luckily, the exploration team had returned once again with string, which I then used to craft fishing rods. Here, We're gonna fish.
Fish.
Yeah, until we get
Oh, Josh, 2 mil.
also more fish.
You lose.
I'm not.
Dude, I'm still.
Like 12
I mean, not 12 hours, but we'll probably take a few hours. Yeah. Especially if we're gonna make a fully max out chance.
And whoever gets the first letter,
That's gonna be good. I gotta be.
you're watch out a bird.
Okay, bro.
A bird. No.
Dude, don't make me pitch a test though.
2 mil, you lose.
Dude, 3 really for 5 people and still no weather?
3 mil, you lose.
1 diamond to whoever gets weather first.
I'm in helpless leather, dude. I'm losing my mind. Is this really the only way?
Oh, you got a leather? No, I don't. Yo!
No.
Let's
You
go!
lose. Oh my god, I'm on the winning streak.
Wait, you also got a wood?
Next one probably gets it. Oh my god, I win again. First,
This is
back
gonna
up
suck.
to 3.
We're gonna need about 45, actually 46 pieces.
You guys know to press Alt F4 at the same time.
Nobody press Alt F4, right? You're gonna get
No.
Can everybody put their leather in this chest? Honestly, we have it all. Okay. We should be good. And just like that, hit the part, fully maxed out chain. Finally, after almost 2 straight days of grinding, we had everything we needed to go to the nether. So, I gathered every player in my civilization together to make an announcement. Over the past 48 hours, we've made a ton of progress. The most important thing being that each of us now pretty much has fully enchanted gear. So tomorrow morning, we're gonna go to the nether. Oh, well, because we need potions. Honestly, this was the type of reaction that I expected, and I couldn't blame anyone for it. But if we didn't go to the nether and clear the zombie villager, we'd have to waste months progressing our civilization at a much slower rate. The reason why we need potions. Wait. Here. What? Are you sure? We have a zombie villager.
What? Yeah, something wrong. Something really wrong.
No, yes, we have a zombie villager. And if we get our
You lose.
we cure the zombie villager, we're going to be able to get our hands on infinite magnet books, which we can then sell to the rest of the server and grow the civilization even more. Wait.
Hold on. Hey, Harry. If you really have a zombie, then show us. Harry. Wait, just because they help us doesn't mean you can trust all of them. I mean, literally, what happened last time? It could get stolen again.
Here, B, follow me.
Okay. You're really doing this.
It's right over here. Break these logs. You believe me now?
You lose.
You see what I mean? If we use this villager, this can be the greatest civilization ever created on this earth. We just have to get our hands on the papers.
Okay. Parent, ever since I joined the server, Sakurada took everything. My friends, my right to be in spawn. We got hunted down for a week. And I lost pretty much everything.
I mean, I don't know if you were around, but I used to be the king of the city. Sakurada is the one who banished me. Separated me from my friends. That's the whole reason why I'm building this civilization up from scratch. Because someday, we're gonna go back to spawn and take it back.
My concern is if we go to the Nether, I might not come back alive.
You lose.
I might not like it. Getting our hands on this and curing the zombie village. That's our shortcut to defeat sounds. That's our shortcut to grow this civilization. You know what I mean? That's why there's really no other way.
You are going to. You have to. You got zombie villager when I haven't even seen a mob throughout my entire time on this server. You're the only one who's smart enough to defeat them. And knowing you have a plan to defeat Clown's guards. And I'll at least put my life. I'm sure I can't go. Just promise me that you'll take back Spawn. If not for our sake, then for the sake of the server.
I promise.
You win.
The villager exists. Hair does not lie. We can go to the Nether, and I think we should. You all with me or what?
Everybody ready?
I think it's, yeah, we can be.
I'm ready, Barry.
Sure.
Oh my gosh, we're
Right. Here.
everybody just stay crouched. I'm just trying to make some choice. Be on the lookout for dark stars. There could be patrol around here. If you guys find another portrait, just say something. If you see quartz along the way, pick it up. Oh. You all good? Whoever's ready, good?
Yeah, I've been.
We still everybody?
Yeah, there's a few people who fell, but they're pretty bad. No! Oh.
Shoot. Okay. Guys, please be very careful. If you're burning or are in danger, please just yell.
Remember you lose. No, you lose.
Let's see it, girl. I'm good. A fortress! With spawners, yeah.
5.3 mil. You lose 3-3.
I don't know. Yeah, let's use those. Everybody spread out across the fortress. Some people also stay up there as well to scout around.
Okay. No
Okay,
spare
add
me.
keep shots. Yeah. I have 6 total. We should probably get about like 1 third.
Minimum 2 mil, max 20 mil, guys.
Not 14. I can 10 more.
Shush. Shut up. Sorry, chat.
Are they turning on each other? We got really unlucky. Clown stars are here! Guys! What? Clown stars are here! Everybody swarm! We have to kill them! Now we'll kill you. Surrender now, we'll kill you. We're not surrendering, buddy.
Two mil. You lose.
No! 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 Guys, spread out! Spread out! Spread out! Spread out! Spread out! Clown soldiers were far stronger than we could have imagined. But if we didn't figure out some way to kill them, we'd either all die here or
So Threat paid 2 million and he wins.
Luckily, I had come prepared. If we were going to kill clown soldiers, we were going to do it with technology and an actual gameplay. Be careful. Stick with the plan, okay? Just hold out a bit longer.
Guys, the minimum 2 mil, max 20 mil.
I'm ready. I'm ready, guys. Come over here. Come over here. Come down. Come down.
I'm not doing your $1 gamble.
Clear the path. Did we do it? We killed them. We lost more than half of our team. Where is Pesto?
I'm here. I heard a lot of explosion. What happened?
We killed them. Alright, guys. Clean up any path of us being here. We need to get out of here in case more of them show up.
Everybody, helmet on so we can pay respects to our fallen colleagues and soldiers.
Shush! Guys, why aren't we paying me?
You know, the traffic getting quiet. It's pretty simple.
But I don't get it. Why would they risk their lives knowing that they were going to die and that we were out here? Half of these houses are never going to see their owners again. Why did we just run?
Because if those clown soldiers got away, then the civilization would be found. They sacrificed themselves for the good of the civilization.
But we'll never get to experience it. Because they're dead.
Pay me minimum 2 mil, max 20 mil.
Although we have lost more than half of our civilization's players, it was safe to say that the trip itself had been a success, since we finally had everything we needed to cure our zombie villagers. You ready for this?
Oh yeah.
All the items in my hot phone are the culmination of the past week's effort. 3 cobblestone, 1 blaze wood, to make a burning stand. With this burning stand, we create some blaze powder, throw it in there. Next, we're going to make a fermented spider rod, using a spider rod at the mine that we got underground, plus a piece of sugar, and throw down more sugar. We're going to throw in a water bottle and throw in a fermented spider rod. Next, we're going to throw in a piece of gunpowder. Now we have our splash potion of weakness. Alright.
Oh my gosh. So he's really going to turn back into a villager?
Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna be so rich, Aaron.
Yeah.
You're gonna be so rich.
Well, the civilization. 3, 2, 1.
No way. Bro, that's like those videos where the people like predict the lightning strikes.
Now, there's a lot of
Guys, minimum 2 mil, max 20 mil.
villagers,
Do I even know anyone watching?
but in this case,
My name's
you have to make them
So you want them to be like prayer and what you want them to read books and stuff?
No, I wanted to trade us books, specifically the menu book.
Oh.
That's not bad, but Looking for the I got it! For 5 emeralds! You have to book in the emeralds, right?
Take everything.
Amazing. That's what we were trying to do. Mending is by far the most valuable enchantment book on the entire server. Normally, players who have netherite armor have to use netherite ingots to repair their gear, which is extremely expensive since Cloud controls the supply of that. But with the mending enchantment, these players can infinitely repair their armor. Because of this, rich players across the server are willing to offer insane amounts of diamonds, even for one singular mending tool. And now, we had an unlimited supply of them. The thing is, mending to us is pretty much worthless unless we bring it to spawn, which is where we're heading next.
Spawn?
Yeah. Here, let's cover it on.
How many spawn?
Well, not exactly spawn, but the place pretty close. It's gonna be about a 30-hour journey, so. Here, set your spawn here. Here, let's go. Oh, it looks like your tree grew.
Wow. Oh, he's a big guy.
Now that we're away from the civilization, can I just like ask you?
Minimum 2 more maximum.
Yeah, what's up?
Why did you hide when we were taking the fight in Nether? Were you scared of dying?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Why are you paying me $1, bro?
Soldier probably also scared of dying too. But thanks to them, this place hasn't been found. And thanks to them, we escaped successfully with Blaze Rock.
Minimum 2 mil. I'm gonna pay
Time this
$1, bro.
villager actually needs something. I'm not saying you have to sacrifice yourself for the civilization. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that when push comes to shove, you have to be willing to hold back.
No one's doing gas explore.
You wanna go now?
Yeah. You know, the last time I was at spawn, that's where we tried to hunt me down in the building, right?
Yeah. Which is what I'm exactly right. What about 20,000 blocks out?
There's a stream delay for more 5 seconds, guys.
Made it. It only took about 34 total hours. Never again.
So, where are the other thing?
What is this? This is the path to the Veil Company. There's a lot of other companies like this on the server, but this one specifically monopolizes end resources and sells it to spawn. Ah, you see that castle in the distance? That castle is built on top of an end stronghold.
Wow. But what do we need from end people? We have a villager now.
We do have a villager, but we need a way to sell the items of the villager to people in spawn without getting traced back. Which is why we have to do it through a company like this. At least, that's what I'm going to try to negotiate. Dude, these guys are so rich.
I've never seen a build this big before. I was there. Wow.
What? We need to talk to Duke Vale. Can we come in?
Come on in. Come on in.
There's so many people. It's a massive company. I mean, they're the ones who up to this point pretty much dominated all the resources in here. Wow.
My eyes deceive me, or is that parents? What could you possibly do? Everyone back
Two.
on is dead.
I expect you to keep this a secret, but I'm currently building a civilization, hundreds of thousands of blocks out in the world, to take my kingdom back to South. I came here to trade with you. That's all.
What could you possibly have to offer me right now?
I have some items that I think you probably want. What I need you to do is I'm gonna give them to you, and you're gonna sell it for
2 million?
Is that a deal?
Well, what kind of percentage are we talking here?
You win.
What sorts of items have we got going on?
10%.
10%, no. 50.
You want 50%.
I don't need
15%.
no. 15. No.
I could do
40, maybe.
20.
Look, Barrett. 35 is the lowest I'm gonna go. Really?
20%. You can have 20% of the profits of the items that you sell us. That's the last offer I have.
That.
Okay. You sure?
Well, I mean, no, I'm pretty sure. 20%.
2 million? Wait, did he win?
There.
You lose?
You didn't. You, did you? Your bounty is worth 50,000 diamonds. If you're gonna leave, I might as well just kill you.
Dude. At this civilization, we have an infinite supply of magnetes.
What are you talking
4 million?
You know, both of us know that a singular menu can sell for upwards of 1,000 diamonds. Right?
Yes, but how could you possibly have them?
I don't know, think, bro. How could I possibly have a menu with this economy?
Are you telling me that you have a budget?
20% of the profits.
Okay, 20%.
Alright. Here's how this is gonna go. My civilization is hundreds of thousands of blocks out, like I said. And honestly, like, I can't really be bothered making this journey every time I want to give you items. So, first, I'm gonna set my ender pearl stasis chamber here. At 12 p.m. every single day, you're gonna pull my ender pearl stasis chamber and teleport me here. You're gonna give me my split of the profits from my items that you sold the day before. And I'll give you the items that I want you to sell. And then, I'm gonna take your end portal that this castle rests on. And I'm gonna go back to my civilization where I have my spawn set. But here's the thing. If I find out that you're not keeping your word about these profit splits, or that you leaked that I'm the one getting these vending posts to you, I'm honestly more than happy to take my business to some other company. I know that there are probably 30 other groups on the server who will gladly accept my business. And here, token my appreciation.
Well, you're shrewd king there. Do you have yourself a deal?
I'm not the king anymore. At least not at spawn. And I'm not shrewd either, bro. This is just how I have to talk to get through to people like you.
Okay. I see. Well, I suppose we have a deal.
Alright, that's it. I'm gonna set my stasis and then let's go. Well,
Alright, well, if you just come down this way, we can set your stasis.
2 million?
You know, do you know how difficult it's been to get materials from the end these days? With everything going on there. This is going to be you can count on me to make sure that all of these things are real. I won't skip a single diamond.
Glad to hear you. For my payment tomorrow, I'd like 100 ancient debris and a slime. Can you get that for me?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks. I'll see you tomorrow.
I see you tomorrow.
And just like that,
You lose.
our civilization had now successfully established a trading route with the rest of the circle. Whoa. And even though I had set up these precautions, it was only going to be a matter of time until these men traced back to us.
Look at all this.
Let's head back. Let's see what everybody else has been up to while we're gone. Hopefully they're listening. Oh my. Pesto.
What is going on?
In the 4 days that Pesto and I were gone, everyone but survived the Nether expedition had recruited over 100 other players to the civilization. How big is the civilization now? In just a span of 4 days? Oh my. How is this even possible? Over those 4 days, all of these players have built new houses and technology, as well as a new library where they were keeping a catalog of information. But the most impressive addition to the civilization had to be the new automatic food farm, which used the same mechanic that Pesto and I's first farm had used, but was more than 800 times bigger. And with players constantly operating this food farm whenever they went AFK, it was safe to say that we would never run out of food again.
Okay. Isn't this a little much though? Like, we're never going to eat this much food.
Ever, Pesto had a point. We had way too much food, and crafting everything into bread and storing it was beginning to overflow our storage system, which is why we constructed an automatic food cycle. Using the power of crafters, it automatically takes wheat and turns it into bread, dropping it into a much bigger storage system where players across the civilization could line up to get food. It was ironic. Back when I was king of the unstable SMP, players all across my kingdom were starving to death. Everybody thought the only way to get a lot of food was to have an absurd amount of wealth, or an insane amount of technology, when in reality, all that was required was a little bit of clever engineering and for two people to work together.
Parrot. Parrot, we got a problem, Parrot.
Yeah?
We got a big problem, Parrot. So,
Yeah?
there's a bunch of people, in the town all gathered together. Like, hey, all the people were just chatting, having a good time. No. Parrot, there's someone talking. They're trying to overthrow you as ruler. We built this civilization with our own hands. And some people think that they can control us. I've earned this civilization. I think it's the way we should be done. But some people think that they can rule over us. And I'm not going to let that stand. I announce there will be an election held over the next week. You're allowed to cast your votes. Whoever gets the most votes over the next week will become the ruler of this civilization.
I mean, if you want to run an election, go ahead. I'll be a candidate. Alright, Pesto, there's some stuff we gotta do. Let's go. To continue advancing our civilization as much as possible, Pesto and I headed back to our village, where we started preparing the first order for Duke Vale's company. Here, can you put down a chest for me?
Yeah.
What? What are the chances of that? What? The librarian has too many.
2 million.
Are you serious? Yes. And the second one is for no emerald, dude.
How's that possible?
Oh my. That should be 24 vending books. It's like I promised him.
Yo, parent.
As promised, 24 vending books. Can I get my payment in return?
Here's the payment. Pleasure doing business with you. I'll see you tomorrow, parent.
Alright, well, I got everything that we asked for.
Yo, we're gonna use that ancient debris to get fully stacked netherite, yeah? Yeah?
Not quite, not quite. Close, but not quite. Basically,
You lose.
I'm going to show you something. So first, we're going to take some of the nether work that we gathered from the nether fortress and turn these into awkward potions. Then, we're going to take in our slime block and brew them into the potions. That creates a potion of oozing. Now, we're going to throw in gunpowder to make it a splash potion. I'm going to come up here now, and I'm going to spawn a bunch of snow bombs. We take out the potion of oozing, and now we're going to shear these snow bombs.
An automatic shear?
Yep, and now we get all of the carved pumpkins back. Next,
I'm so lost.
we're going to drop them onto this trapdoor. We're going to splash them with the potion of oozing. Right? And now finally, we drop them in. And now we have slimes.
One more. That's minimum 3 mil, bro.
Oh my gosh, my game is lagging from the particles, dude.
This is awesome, but what do we need all the slime for?
Here, I'll show you.
Yo, who keeps blowing that horn?
2 mil. You win.
Yes. How's it looking?
Good part. So we have all these PvP developed to clear out a big massive area. Whenever I build this room, everyone activates the machine and clears out a massive area. And we send all the managers to go clean out all the rooms.
Ready for another round?
2 mil. You lose.
You guys have this on lock.
Check my screen.
The main issue we're facing is it's just so hard to transport everything back, but cool.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like, I'm assuming each time you guys get resources, you have to take that long ladder all the
2
way.
mil.
And then, like,
You win.
if you take these machines and keep mining for 10,000 blocks, you'd have to make a 10,000 block generator each time. But it's got to pay up. Alright, I have an idea. I'll be back, but keep up the good work. Yeah. Ready for another round.
So that's what the ancient debris was used for?
Yeah. They have to be used for the heads of the machines. Or else
Do you
the
know?
machines will just blow up each time.
Bro, we could have full netherite with that, Baron.
Throughout history, all of the greatest advanced civilizations have always had efficient ways of resource transportation. And in this case, we were going to use aqueducts, which allowed the mining team to send items back to the civilization at ultra-high speeds.
The hell?
At the same time, we could also use the aqueducts to supply them with food and any resources that they might need. Through this, and our trading system with Duke Vale, the whole civilization rapidly expanded over the course of the next week. until eventually it was election.
2 mil?
So Perry, you know, seeing as it is election day at home, you have a speech, right? You have something prepared, no?
Kinda.
But what do you mean? How? You
This guy always win.
and explain why you should be king. All you've been doing this whole time is filming. I mean, you've done literally zero preparation.
Oh, nice to see you guys in Canada.
Welcome to this civilization's life. We have our two candidates.
4 mil?
Me, Filibuster, and Harriet.
You lose.
So, you're the commentator and also a candidate in the selection.
Now, I'm gonna state my reasons on why you should vote for me. This civilization needs a ruler, and some if they can just show up and do this, and I don't know. I don't think that's what we're going to civilization. And I'm like, and I don't think that we should just let anyone come and rule our civilization that we built ourselves under my command. We will prosper, we will thrive. We will be the true rulers of the unstable people. We will have a prosperous, action, functioning civilization. Once again, not what this man right here has promised his previous civilizations, previous standards. I didn't see this guy as all. I didn't see this guy as someone that could bring this civilization to true happiness. I see him as a fraud and a liar. He's a fake. Vote for me, not this false thing. I rest my case.
If you think Philip is better fit to be a king than me, then just vote for him. I'm gonna go back to Bilbo. And so, now that the debate was over, players lined up to vote for king of the civilization.
Two mil?
You can take the crown away from the king, but he'll always find his way back. Congrats, King Pharaoh, let's go! You won the election, bro!
Oh yeah, I did. That's cool.
What do you mean that's cool? You just won the freaking election!
Look, I'm gonna be honest, Pesto. I'm just like tired of elections. I can't lie. Over the next week, as my civilization continues,
2 mil?
players inside of it naturally split
You
into
lose.
6 different departments, each one responsible for different tasks inside of the city. Starting with the biggest group, the Department of Farming.
Don't expand it now.
Yeah. Next was the Department of Mining. Pesto, you remember those machines underground that were shooting TNT?
Yeah.
These guys are the ones who are responsible for doing stuff like that. The Department of Engineering. This is the group that handles all sorts of new innovation inside of the civilization.
2 mil?
For example, making new farms,
You
new
lose.
weapons, new tools, stuff like that. We also have the Department of Arts and Culture, which often hosted plays inside of our civilization's newly built theater.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so exciting. I'm so excited.
They're playing Shakespeare.
I know nothing about that.
Called you, my lord.
Lucius, bro, don't give me a tape from my study. When it's lighting, come and call me.
I will, my lord.
It must be mine instead. I don't know why we did that. I'm feeling general, you need me crack on him, and I will grant you put a sting in him. That at his will, he may do me danger with. The abusive greatness is what it is.
You lose.
Where did you go? I think that's how that play goes.
You lose.
I loved it.
Over here, we have the Department of Building. These guys are responsible for all the construction inside of the civilization. They're the ones who built this wall. Dude, oh shit. These guys are the Department of... Yo, what is this?
Female.
Yo, please make a roof. Someone is raining inside.
Lose.
Someone asked Eric for budget.
You lose.
And finally, over here, is the Department of Recruitment. They're the ones who actually recruit everybody in this civilization. Yo, what's up, guys? This civilization only works because all the different people, all the different groups, all the different departments come together and make it work. That's so. Look at how far we've come. Remember when the civilization was just 2 houses and our little farm?
Yeah.
We did all of
You lose.
in under a month.
Hey,
Oh, Philip.
I need to talk to you about something.
Yeah.
It's pretty important.
Philip Parrott already won the election, bro. We are not running it back. You are not getting a second chance.
It's more important than election. It's serious. It's serious. You know, after I lost the election, and after I ran away,
You ran away?
I ran away. I ran all the way back to spawn. I was so salty. I told Saps. I told him everything. I told him where the civilization was. I told him everything about this place, how to get there. I told him about the village. I told him everything. Sakura and his army. They're on the way. They're coming back.
What?
That's. I know it's deserving of death. I don't see sick. I understand it. I understand my mistake. I understand what I've done. So. Do what you have to do, Parrot. I'm sorry.
You know, at some point, we were going to have to fight Sakurado. Your party.
Didn't you want me dead? Like, I put your biggest enemies then.
If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have. Thank you for telling us. We're out of time. Gather everybody in the civilization together. I have to make an announcement.
What's my balance? Okay. Excuse me.
Everybody listen up. The reason why I brought all of you here today is because Sakurada is on his way. The location of the civilization has been revealed to him, and he's marching here with an entire army. I have an idea, a plan that we can use to defeat him. But I'm going to need everybody's help here. Department of Construction, you guys are responsible for all of the defenses that we're going to use to defeat Sakurada. I'm talking upgrades to the wall, new weapons, stuff like that. Department of Mining, I need you to focus on getting gold and redstone. Gold and redstone, that's it. Department of Engineering, I need you to construct a multi-stackable raid farm. We're going to need as many totems of undying as possible. Recruitment team, we're going to need more people in this army, and also we need to supply items all across the civilization. I'm going to need your help. And then finally, farming department, I need you to get gold and apples to make golden apples for everybody in here. On top of that, if you can figure out some way to get wither stars to make beacons, that'd also be extremely helpful. Look, I'm going to be honest. The only reason why this civilization has made it to this point is because all of you have put the civilization and others over yourself. And for the next 2 to 3 days, I'm going to need you all to trust me and believe that we can actually pull this off. Let's get to work. With With all the help of the different departments, as well as our civilization's technology, it wasn't long before I had everything I needed for the next part of my plan. Okay, thankfully they flattened out this area for us. I have no idea how to actually build this thing, but
Who what?
build a machine that gives us immortality.
Immortality?
Mm-hmm.
You mean like live forever?
Pretty much, yeah. If we're gonna defeat Saps' army outskills us and outgears us. We're gonna need some sort of hand to be able to beat him.
Oh yeah, let me just wake up with an immortality machine.
One go, it's minimum 2 mil, bro.
Here, you know what you're doing.
Not really, but I just have to figure it out. Okay, now we just have to duplicate this 9 times, I think. Okay, that should be the design. I'm gonna test real quick. So if I flip this lever, you see how all of these rails are now powered?
How's that? What?
It uses a lot of complex redstone that I really don't know how to explain. But if this works, when I put
Milk.
it in its chest, and I put my totem inside of it,
You lose.
this totem should duplicate mine. Let's see.
Did it work? Are you immortal?
No. What did I do wrong?
I saw the things light up.
Let's power this down. We have some more work to do. Okay. I'm gonna go for attempt number 2. So, you see how the rails are fully powered off again?
Yeah.
If we do this, this should be on. Let's try it again.
Turn off whatever you're watching.
Basically, these rails overload Minecraft so much that it glitches out the items, allowing it to hopefully duplicate. Dude, why? Why? What am I doing wrong?
Didn't work?
No, it didn't work again. Why?
Sure, this is an intervention. You gotta stop pacing. You gotta stop.
The problem with these types of machines is that even one singular element that you misplace or mistake about can throw off the entire machine. It genuinely needs to be.
Come on, you hello?
I have an idea.
You do?
Well, I don't know if it'll work, but. Is it possible that the container itself is throwing the whole thing? We did it, Petstone. An immortality machine. We did it. The totem duplicated.
Sure. There's nothing in there.
Well, yeah. From your screen, there's nothing in there. But because of how much we overloaded the game with the amount of rails in that corner, this totem of undying that I just duplicated into this barrel isn't actually a real totem of undying. It's simply a ghost totem of undying that's linked to mine. And if mine pops, it means that the one in the barrel will also disappear. So you can't see this, but for me it's here. Now, if we get a comparator that detects an item in the chest, you see how it's detecting an item inside of the barrel even though you can't see it?
What?
And then if we check the stasis chamber, now, Pesto, If you pop my totem of undying, I'll instantly teleport back here. Because the totem of undying in that barrel is linked to the totem of undying in my offering. Feel me?
Kill you?
Trust me.
I'm sorry.
This is what I have been trying to achieve all along. Every small step in our civilization's progress had led us here. Pesto and I had just achieved the pinnacle of Minecraft, immortality. Anytime anyone is in danger, and their totem of undying pops,
Just click the sound, bro.
then they can re-equip their totem of undying, re-gear, and re-enter the battle with sounds. Well, we made one of these, and at least we know that it works, but one of these machines can only hold about 40 of these stasis chambers, and make like 40 players in one. So, assuming that we have 600 people in the civilization, we're gonna need 15 of these. If we have 1,000 people, we're gonna need 25. But honestly, the hardest part was building the first one.
Kurt, this is gonna take forever.
Well, we have everybody helping, don't we? Here, Esther, do you want to set up your machine next? Here. Do you remember our conversation we had about the Nether?
Yeah.
Were you scared of dying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, when push comes to shove, you have to be willing to pull out. I wanted to build this machine because obviously having immortality will play a massive part in us being able to defeat Saparata. But I also built this machine because I don't want you to be scared of dying anymore. I want you to be able to fight without being scared. I want you to be able to fight in the first place, bro.
But what
if you don't fight this time, even with this machine, do you know how disappointed I'd be?
Well, what if the machine gets broken? Then the immortality's not gonna work anymore.
Well, you lose.
Nobody else in the entire civilization is complaining.
Do you know you lost from?
I'm gonna let the engineering department build the rest of the machine. I'm gonna head up to make some final preparation. That's just gonna be this.
I don't have a totem.
You don't have a totem?
No.
Then go and get one from the raid farm. Listen, if you're gonna fight, meet me on top of the East Hill House in an hour. If you're not there, I'm going to assume that you ran away and that you don't want to be a part of the civilization. Okay? I'm done trying to convince you to help out. At the end of the day, this is your decision. Guys, Cindercrest is here. Prepare for battle. Oh gosh.
No.
They're burning everything down. It's not much fun. It's so wacky.
$2 million. You lose.
If they have a Cindercrest, she'll keep them down. Yes, sir. Let's go. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Sword this time. Nice.
Kill them all!
Oh, what's up, Sax? I mean, it's kind of late, but if you haven't noticed already, nobody on my team has died so far. What did you do? Form Sax, form Sax.
Oh my god! They can't die! They can't die! Cindercrest retreats out! Oh my god!
It's coming out. What the?
Harry, what did you do?
Sax. What do you think I did? You banished me from my kingdom, so I did the only logical thing that I could do. I ran all the way out here. I built my own civilization. And then I built all of my players in immortality. That's why they didn't die. That's why you lost your entire army. Because you thought that you could just steamroll into my civilization and pillage everything. You underestimated yourself. That's all. Sax. How is Spawn right now? Are they still starving? Are they still dying to bandits? Even though you're king now? I wish Spawn could have done this. I wish we could have worked together, Sax. I know that everyone back in Spawn thinks that I either died or ran away. Tell them that their true king is alive. And someday, he's gonna return and take back his kingdom.
Alright. You really think this was my only
plan. That all of this was just about beating and killing you here, today, right now. Really? No, Aaron, no. I know what you had hidden away in that city. I know what you're protecting. You're not smart. And while you're standing here thinking that you finally stop my army, my people were already taking the very thing away from you. So run! Go back to Capital City. You won the battle. Taking me to win the war. Have your signature. I won.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's gone. It's...
Reversible. No, that way. That way. That good?
Thank you. Can you take the tag off?
You didn't run away? I thought you ran away. No, I went to the video park, get a total. Like you said, I was gonna fight. And then I saw stuff around the sword machine on. So I decided to be trail. Yeah. And I was in the nerves. Yeah. I'm sorry. I really thought everybody felt fine. I thought you just ran away. I thought you were sorry. It's not big, Barry. Get this villager back. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Ricky.
Actually, this is so we're gonna raise it down to the president scaffolding in the distance. Yeah. Yeah, just a sec on. Big plans gonna happen next. They're planning on taking the which are the votes to happen next. But that's it. When all three of them start climbing up the scaffold, we're gonna break the scaffolding and they're all gonna fall to their death. That's a good idea. You follow all the way up here, check out and just save the civilization. Thank you.
Pays you $1 for its minimum 2 mil.
Why are you ever to go up? Why are you ever to go up? If push comes to shove, you need to run away. I'm going to break the scaffolding and kill the villager. If we can have the village, then no one can. What? You're not already sacrificed for this villager? You're about to lose an apple. If you don't have red and well, then what are we supposed to do? We're just gonna let Cinder Crest happen? We don't know if we're ever gonna be able to get it back. Eric, you have the TNT micro. Yeah, like, because we crafted 3 in the beginning, and I only used 2 of them. Can you aim well with the bow? What? Can you aim well? Answer. I'm not skilled enough to TNT minecart that. The only reason I was able to do it against that one team was because, one, they didn't expect it, and two, they just crowded around me with a bow. Like, if I can set up the angle, then sure, but what are you trying to say? Here, give me the TNT minecart number. Wait. I'm gonna go invisible, I'm gonna place the TNT minecart, you're gonna have to shoot it. Do you have a shield? Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. We don't have time. He's about to get out there. This is stupid. You already did enough, bro. You already tracked them all the way out here. What are you? Eric, the villager is the future of our civilization. Am I not wrong? No, you're not wrong, Pesto. But I can give you my totem and then you can go. Oh my gosh. If I give you my totem, if my totem leaves my inventory, I don't know if it's gonna teleport me back. I know it's gonna teleport me back to the top. So
I just lost so much money.
I'm not gonna have to take that chance. I'll go.
Pesto, are you stupid? Are you actually serious?
Everyone else in the civilization thought Samurai. They bought clown guns. Except for me. I always everyone else.
Pesto, that is genuinely the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Give me back.
I win.
Give me back the rail and give me your potion of invisibility. I can go in there myself undetected and kill them.
Okay.
Get the villager. You can't get the totem. You can't see me. Look.
We have one shot at this. I'm not taking any risks, Eric. I'm going.
If you go, you're going to die. Do you not understand?
Yeah.
No, if you go, I'm not going to shoot my bow. If you go, you would have died.
Then you get this. I have a crafting table.
than repairing the damage that Saparata and his army had done to our civilization, I spent the next week trading for diamonds using our villager, and then called in my friend, Horace, who just so happened to be an extra builder. It was about time that this whole place got an upgrade.
Hey, what on earth? Are you sure you want me to build this? This is the single, like, craziest thing you've actually like, wanted me to build for you ever.
I sent my scout to go.
Well, in the room. In the room.
Not on your mouse, is it?
It's in the room.
Whoa.
It landed on my hands.
Yeah, so,
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it just landed on my hand.
I'm going to go for heaters tonight.
Okay, yeah.
Scout to go and bring me here, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. Like, where you been?
I'm down here, building a civilization. Is this city possible for you to build them?
Well, yeah, of course it's possible, but we're gonna have to talk about maybe because in the past I've kind of been potentially screwed over by you, and I'm gonna be bit this time because I don't trust you. Sorry.
Okay, fine. I'll pay them.
You'll pay now. Yeah.
You will?
So what you have to pay?
3 emeralds.
You got it, right? Dude,
What?
I'm so surprised. I don't. Why? Come on. I feel like I built this farm kingdom as something.
Check your sheets. That was the trade route with the rest of the city. So, over the past 2 weeks, I've been accumulating a lot of diamonds. There's about a little over 200,000 in all of these chests per month.
Yeah, no, that's enough. That, wow, that's the biggest favor I've ever had.
I can expect to start working on the city this
Absolutely, I can get right on it. This is, I prepared this back to my base, and I started immediately.
It is.
Crazy. But all of it just started from the two of us in the village. Is it done?
It is done. Your 2,000 diamond payment was just enough to get this all done. I did make sure to keep all of your apartments, make sure that all of the headquarters are still there, make sure that is good for you. And other than that, all your specifications has been met.
It's so unfortunate.
What?
This is what Spawn could have been like if everything just worked together.
Yeah. I know that. Yeah, I got destroyed for one reason or another.
We have to take Spawn back to the Sakurai. That's the only way. Dude, hang on. Dude, it's 4 hours before. When you were supposed to say stuff. What do you... Huh?
Well, keep her. Need to get. It's a shit.
What do you want? A few weeks ago, 2 of my soldiers died. A few days after that, a boatload of mending boats flooded into the servers of Know anything about that? No? Aaron, Duke Vale told me everything. So, where are you keeping the villager? Wow. Why would I ever tell you that? Aaron, tell me where you're keeping the villager.
You lose.
You know, if you kill me right here, you're never gonna know. So we're playing that game, aren't we? Take it. Everyone falls at the If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss what happens next. And also, for the full story of the
Okay guys, the minimum is 2 mil, max 20 mil. I've only gained like hardly any profit in the stream, so I'm like, Yeah. Hmm. 59. 2 hours. My phone only getting 10 minutes off. Yeah,